Hi from Ireland. I'm about 10 days into my higher Zepbound dose, so I wanted to pop in for a quick update. I don't have a scale with me, but I've definitely noticed changes in my appetite, in side effects, and just how I've been feeling day to day. So I'm going to share all that with you, plus a few vacation pictures. Zepbound stuff first. I am very glad that I packed Zofran because I have had more nausea on this second week on 5 milligrams of Zepbound. It hasn't been horrible. It's felt more like car sickness and like the nausea I had when I first started Zepbound at 2.5. It was something that went away after taking one Zofran. So I packed that medication with me for this trip, and I'm really glad I had it because there were 2 days so far when I just felt that sort of like car sick, seasick feeling, and taking a Zofran totally took care of it. Other than the queasiness, I think I had a little bit of tiredness the day after my shot, but it's kind of hard to tell with jet lag and everything. But something I'm really grateful for is that we are not road warriors. Like when we travel, we don't try to see, 5 different sites in one day. We don't try to do like, 5 cities in 6 days. We take it pretty easy. And so that's really nice. Like, I just woke up from a nap. The only other thing I'm going to do today is go to dinner. So the dose increase has been noticeable physically in terms of side effects, but it has also been really noticeable in terms of appetite suppression. The appetite suppression is significant. It's the kind of suppression where I could forget to eat and just not feel hungry all day. I am eating. And one interesting thing is that even though I can sit down at a meal and not really feel hungry, when the food comes, I can eat, a good amount of food, like an appropriate amount of food for a meal. And I don't feel sick. I don't feel overfull. I'm not overeating, but I think at a meal, I'm not undereating either. It's just that I have to make sure that I eat. And I am so happy to report that I am still not constipated. I do still take MAG07, but the dose for it to be like a cleanse, the directions say to take 3 tablets or caplets at night. And I don't do that. I don't even take it every day. I'll take 1 or 2 caplets every couple days, and it just kind of helps keep things regular. That's the only thing I'm doing to keep myself regular. Well, I mean, that's not true. I'm also drinking enough water, eating enough fiber, but those things, were always true whether I was constipated or not. But in terms of like extra intervention, the MAG07 is the only thing I'm doing. This is my second big vacation since I started a GLP-1. The first one was in February. I went to Finland, and I'll link to, I made a video when I got home from Finland. And if you watch that, you'll hear me talk about how glad I was that I brought protein bars. So I brought them this time, and I'm really glad that I brought protein bars because, I said I could just not eat. I've been relying on protein bars for, I wouldn't say meal replacements, but like snacks. I'm finding it kind of hard in Ireland to get a lot of fresh veggies and fruit. Part of it is we're staying in hotels instead of Airbnbs like we usually like to do, where you can go grocery shopping and have a little more control over what you're eating. But in hotels, you're more dependent on what their breakfast buffet situation is like and then what's on restaurant menus. And it is just not as vegetable heavy. So I'm going out of my way to order things with vegetables in it whenever it's on the menu. Oh my gosh, if you watched my packing video for this trip, I'll link to it. There's so much I brought that I didn't need. And people from Ireland, like friends who have lived here or who still live here, tried to warn me that I wouldn't need summer clothes in June, in the summer in Ireland. But I just kept thinking, like, it's June, it's summer. Surely there'll be sunny days. No, no. My tank tops, haven't worn them at all unless it was underneath a sweater. My sandals, I've only worn once, and it was because we were eating dinner in the hotel, so we wouldn't have to go outside. And I am so glad I brought a couple of cardigans because I'm wearing them all the time. And I'm basically living in my white sneakers and jeans and cardigans. I'm comfortable and it's fine, but if I had to pack again, I would have brought more like what I consider fall clothes, basically sweaters. And the only sunscreen I've been wearing is the normal lotion that I use every day that has sunscreen in it. But I had brought all this extra sunscreen thinking, we'll be out sightseeing and it'll be sunny. I mean, we're out sightseeing, but it is not sunny. We didn't forget umbrellas. We just didn't pack them on purpose because hotels usually have umbrellas to lend you. And so, we've been using umbrellas, not sunscreen. It's still really beautiful. And some of these pictures, are taken when the sun was out. So it looks like we're having a sunny summer vacation, but it does not feel like a summer vacation. And I'm not complaining because at home it is so hot and humid. And here it's lovely. It's about, I don't know, in like the mid to high 60s Fahrenheit. I'm really enjoying it, but I was a little naive about what to pack for a summer trip to Ireland. One thing that's been really unique about this vacation is that the couple we're traveling with, the husband is really into working out. Like, he used to be a fitness professional and he still enjoys working out on the regular. So you know how you get influenced by the people around you? If it were just my husband and me, we would work out if our hotel had a gym, and maybe I would bring my TRX bands and maybe I'd use them, or maybe like in Finland, I wouldn't. But oh my gosh, traveling with our friend, he just makes it a priority to find a place to work out almost every day. He'll find a Y, he'll find a local gym that has a drop-in rate that's like, 15 euros. And so when he says, I'm working out, anyone want to come? My husband and I say yes. So I've been strength training on the regular on this trip, and it doesn't take away from vacation time at all. It's time that I would have been like lounging around or something. So I feel really good about that. I think I'm getting stronger on this vacation, so that feels great. I want to thank everyone who subscribed to my channel. I have over 700 subscribers as I'm filming this, and I just hit the number of watch hours where I can apply for that first level of YouTube monetization. I honestly don't know what I'm talking about because I never really expected this to happen. So I'm figuring that out, and it's kind of exciting. So thank you everyone who's subscribed and who's supported me. And if you're watching this and you haven't subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If this is your first time here, hi, I'm Bobby. I'm a therapist, I'm an artist, and I am documenting my postmenopausal weight loss journey with the help of GLP-1 medication. So if you are interested in healthy living during or after menopause and maintaining weight and hormone balance and all of that stuff, that's pretty much what I'm talking about. I'm just trying to be healthy. I'm not a medical doctor, and I am a therapist, but I'm not your therapist here on YouTube. So this is all just my personal experience that I'm sharing. None of it is medical advice or psychological advice. Always talk to your healthcare providers when you make decisions for yourself. But I do welcome you to join me on this journey. So go ahead and hit subscribe, hit that notification bell so you'll know when I record new videos. I try to record at least one a week. Overall, I would say I really like this 5 milligrams so far. The side effects have been very minimal and treatable, and the appetite suppression has been really helpful. That about wraps up my quick update. I'm going to get dressed for dinner now, but I miss all of you. I'm home in about 6 days. I have been watching videos of my YouTube friends. I haven't been commenting as much as I usually do, and I've missed everyone's lives, but I'm watching you and I'm staying up to date with you, and I will catch up with you all when I get back. Love you guys. I'll see you next week. Bye.